This is Oilersnation Radio, your one-stop shop for everything Oilers. 1 hour of straight hockey talk with Bagged Milk, Tyler, Liam, Rick, and Dan starts now.
Welcome to the Tuesday episode of Oilersnation Radio. Bagged Milk, Tyler, Rick, and Liam. No Dan, he's on a cruise. He's out. He's gone. He's floating somewhere. Probably.
Still, hopefully. Have we talked to him recently?
No, I haven't talked to him. I hope he didn't run into a poop cruise.
Yeah.
We watched this on Netflix. Rick and I were discussing. Tyler was annoyed with us, told us to start the podcast.
How was I annoyed with you guys?
Reese, are we ready to go?
The brow was furrowed again.
That was just more me checking in on Reese. I don't give a shit if you guys talk about the poop cruise.
Listen.
Why would I care about that?
If your suitcase is floating in caca, it's a bad cruise.
Probably.
For most people.
Most people. That
I wonder if they got
very
paid out.
niche market. They're super into it.
What do they get paid out, though?
Ooh, good
There's
question.
a dollar amount for me.
To go on the poop cruise?
Yep.
No, not for me.
If,
8 figures? Yeah, no problem.
I just think of it this way.
8 figures.
Would I be happy on the poop cruise?
First of all, it was like 4 or 5 days for 8 figures.
Yeah, but I'd be covered in shit.
Nobody was really
Not
covered in
necessarily.
shit. It was just
they
around
almost had
everywhere.
to move up to the main
Yeah,
deck.
I would be covered around it. It would be all around me, like a bubble. No, thank you.
You wouldn't be able to avoid it.
If I
For
said
8
Liam
figures,
go on the
no
poop
problem.
cruise for 5 days and you get $10 million,
Yes.
you
I'll make it
obviously
6.
do
You
it.
said 5 figures.
I said 8 figures.
I thought you said 5.
I would do
$10,000.
$99,999 is also 5 figures.
I wouldn't do it for that.
For $100,000?
5 days on
You're
poop.
considering it now, aren't you?
Yeah, maybe it's a lot of money.
100 grand's a lot of money. I'd do it.
I don't know.
The worst part of it wasn't until like the end of it.
Yeah.
I mean, the
But you know
first
what,
couple
those-
days when it's just getting kind of weird, you're like,
Those last couple
that's
of days,
technically the poop cruise, but it wasn't that bad.
I just don't like doing difficult things in my life. That
We've noticed.
Like, I like doing things I'm in full control of. I don't like being the passenger when I'm driving. You know what I mean? Like, I want to drive. Why would I be a passenger if I'm driving? You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Delicious debate.
I'm the opposite. I would rather somebody else drive me.
Yep.
Oh, I'd rather drive everywhere.
I like driving.
I don't mind driving.
I
but
do enjoy driving, but if it has to be a long one, I don't want to drive.
Yeah, like we're going to Jasper in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I know
wouldn't
I'm
want to drive that
driving,
one.
but I would prefer somebody else to drive me.
You're not just going to like hop into a J again? Wait, no, he hops in.
He hopped in with me.
Oh, yeah.
What
And
you
then he
do,
gets to watch football on the Bet365 app, and I have to sit there and listen.
you rent a van, you take out the middle seat, the bench, and you have a little bit of a stretch in there.
That'd be nice. That'd be
Real
really
good.
nice. I tried to push that we get a bus this time so we can all go in a bus.
Motorhome.
Motorhome has been great.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we got business to attend to. Oodle Noodle, they're here. They're going to start us off with the delicious debate. Of course, when you go into Oodle Noodle, you can spend $2. You can get 2 green onion cakes, 5 spring rolls, or 5 wontons for just the $2 if you order a premium or signature box in store or at oodlenoodle.ca for takeout only. I'm just going to throw this one out to you because this happened earlier. I guess it was on the weekend. It's Tuesday today. Simple, delicious debate today, Liam.
Oh, boy. Could be anything.
Why can't the Oilers win 3 in a row? They've had 8 tries.
I don't know why they can't do it, but I would ask you a different question.
Please.
Answer a question with a question.
How much does it matter?
It doesn't really. It's just one of those things where you obviously want them to string some games together.
Yeah.
But then when you look at, they won last night and then you go, okay, well, they won 3 of their last 4. If you think about it that way, then the math is fine. But like on a larger point, it is weird.
It is weird. I think eventually it'll just figure itself out that they'll just win like 5 or 6 games in a row and it'll just be nulled. But yeah, if you're winning 2 of every 3 games, you're winning most playoff series that way too. It's just something I'm not concerned about. It's the same thing that I thought when they had all these they didn't have any regulation wins. Okay, but eventually they will, and they'll be fine. Now I think they're the most in the division.
I just find it interesting that a team this good with this much talent, with players that are playing out of their mind, and I'm going to get to a bunch of them, not just Connor later, that they haven't done it. I don't know. Just a weird quirk in the season.
Because they don't care about the games yet.
Reese, can you give me a pen and paper, please? There's notepads right there. BM, there's a pen right behind. Oh, and in front.
Why?
You
I
got some
gotta make
post-it
some
notes?
notes. Thank you.
He has a notepad on that computer, too. He's choosing not to
Are
use.
you writing down the games in which they've lost when they've had an opportunity to do so?
Maybe.
Are you going to work on some origami?
Hold on.
Anyway, Tyler, what do you think? Why can't they win 3 in a row?
I just think it's just like a
Coincidence.
Yeah, I think it's just a coincidence. Like Liam will probably tell us in a little bit when he crunches the numbers on all the game. But
if you're listening to this, please pay attention. And
I mean, they
double-check
lost to the Kings in a shootout. They've gotten points in their last 4. They're playing good hockey.
Secondary. Why can't the Oilers win a shootout? 0-3 now.
Did you know that they're the only team, like since the start of last season, not this season, since the start of last season, they are the only team in the NHL without a shootout win?
Do they have the fewest amount of shootout appearances?
I don't think it's the least. Yeah. I can check, but
really,
yeah, man, they did. They suck in the shootout.
That is wild.
It is crazy.
So you got to get it done in the OT period.
In the last 3 years, they have fewer shootout wins than Utah, and Utah wasn't even a franchise for one of the years.
Wow.
I'll pull it up here.
That's crazy.
Since the start of last season.
Do you think then they should start off with 3 different people? Like, I get it. You go Connor, Leon, Nuge.
Connor should go second.
Do you start off with 3 different ones?
I don't know. Leon's weird because I can't tell if
slap shout from the.
I can't tell
from the top of the hash mark. Yeah,
I can't tell if he thinks it's gonna work or if he's just like, I don't want to do this. Because either one would be like very on brand for Leon Draisaitl. The Oilers, by the way, have not played the fewest shootout games. The New York Rangers have only played 3 since the start of last year. They're 3-0.
What are we?
0-4.
That's wild.
Crazy.
This also, I feel like that's a very small amount of shootout appearances.
Good.
I hate the shootout, so I'm glad it doesn't get there.
They only score on 12.5% of their shootout attempts.
I was at the game on Saturday, and I was with my fiance. She loved
bragger.
That was all I had to say. She loves the shootout, and it just got to the shootout, and I thought, I honestly couldn't care less what happens now. Like the outcome couldn't be more irrelevant to me. Said it before, you all hate it. I would just end the game in the tie because I think it's so boring. But I know I don't want to debate it. I'm just saying.
You know what? Maybe I should take back what I said about Leon Draisaitl.
Okay,
going back to the start of last year, he is the only Oiler to score in the shootout.
Cool.
He has 2. No one else has one.
Really?
I was expecting to see Connor up there.
Who are our shooters?
He was one of the only ones to score this season. I know that in the first
He
game.
has 2 this season.
Who are the shooters?
I think he scored a slap shot.
Nuge is 0-3. Draisaitl's 2 for 3. McDavid's 0-3. And then, this is just this year he scored twice. I'll date back to last year. My bad, guys. Incorrect stat. Still only Leon Draisaitl. Nuge is 0 for 4. Connor's 0 for 4. Leon's 2 for 3. Kapanen, Bouchard, Howard, Savoy, and Tomasic are all 0 for 1.
What is Liam writing over there, by the way, Rick? You got eyes on that?
Don't look.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. There's notes going on over there.
I think he's just showing win one, next win, and then a loss. I don't know. But no, I think you got to go with a bit of a youth. That's a youth thing. Also, I really hate with these guys going so far to the boards. Put your head down. Go 100 miles an hour.
Connor scored on Saros in the penalty shot doing that.
Head down, go 100 miles an hour, right at the goaltender, and make your move.
Like Leon.
Well, make a move. Not I appreciate the...
I like the
Listen, if that slap shot went in, I would have been on the floor laughing.
Was like Gaetan Haas who did that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And it is worth... It did go off like the goalie's stick, like off the thin part of the stick. So it's not the worst thing ever. I disagree with Rick, though. Go in slow, see what the goalie opens up. These guys are so good.
You force the goalie to make a move.
Yeah, but if you go in slow, you can find the hole, and these guys are so good.
When you go in fast, you can make him bite first.
Maybe.
And they're so used to everyone creeping in. Go in, there's some speed and catch them off guard. Who was was it Burakovsky who came in fast and then slowed everything right down?
Oh, Kuznetsov.
Kuznetsov, that's who it was.
Mm-hmm.
Burakovsky still.
Same with that guy in Mighty Ducks. I don't remember his name, but he could barely stop. He would fly in, go real fast, and in the last game, snowed him.
The Cowboy kid.
NHL players in the last 2 years with at least 5 shootout attempts, best percentages in the league. Number 1 is Jake Neighbors. He scores on 75% of his 8 shots.
So he's pretty good at it.
That's crazy. Marchenko, McTavish, Zegras, and Emil Heineman. Those are your best shootout shooters.
So you're saying, I think, if I'm understanding you correctly, Tyler, it's time to bring back Matt Hendricks because we need the paralyzer.
Mm-hmm.
He was probably good.
Honestly, someone just got to do it in honor of him.
Somebody should do an honor of him.
Maybe Leon was setting it up. Leon did the slap shot, so the next time he comes out with the paralyzer, goalie's going to look like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that one filthy move that I've seen in the shootout a couple of times, and I've seen him do it on penalty shots and on breakaways. When Kucherov does that like fake shot thing and it just kind of floats through the legs.
Yeah, the no move.
Just
That Connor goal, though, was very close to doing the Linus Omark way up and over thing.
Which one?
When he brought it in, brought him back, and then like puts it over this
The
little
Saros one?
I think
The
so.
penalty shot against
Saros.
Nashville?
He did it on Saros, and then he did it again.
One of the last two
next
games here.
game when he used that one where he ticked off his skate to his stick and in. He did
Oh, that was stupid on the
was
back,
sick,
on
yeah.
the outside of your skate.
That was against Winnipeg. Dreisaitl's pass was great, but yeah, Connor
On the
goes.
outside of your skate, just pick it up on the out.
on the
People
fly.
don't realize how hard. Like the inside of your skate is one thing, the outside of your skate is completely different.
You don't really have like control. Yeah, it's
No,
crazy.
it was just accepted. Boop boop.
Anyway, I was just curious what you boys thought. I was curious about the lack of a 3-game win streak. Like Liam said, doesn't matter a whole lot because they are winning games. It's just a weird quirk. How much more time do I need to talk
Did
before
I know?
you're done your
Oh,
notes?
geez, it's on page 4.
Hold on. I'm almost set. Just do a second.
Like one
delicious
thing
debate.
says Instagram, I think.
Second delicious debate. Well, I guess it kind of ties into something we've done, but like, has Calvin Pickard finally played his last game as an Oiler?
Let's
I don't
hope
think so. I'm not sure.
Well,
Good.
I was so we'll get to it, but like I was very surprised when I saw Tristan Jarry and Jake Walman get activated today. It sounds like Jarry's playing tonight, but no other move on the goalie side, so they just got 3 right now.
They're gonna keep
We're
3,
going
yeah.
back to the Mike Morrison days.
We don't have to do anything right now because you got Henrique on LTIR. When Henrique comes off LTIR, then they have to make a move.
Is there anybody else that needs to come back that they have to force something? How
Only
long can you reasonably carry 3 goalies though?
Till you have to not.
Till tomorrow.
No, I think you can.
I think if you're planning on not playing him, you can play him as long as you want. But I think having 3 is just a bad idea.
I don't think Pickard's going to even be backing up games, though. Maybe on like a back-to-back, like they'd like play, Jarry the first half of the back-to-back, then be like, hey, we don't want you playing, so Pickard's going to back up the second half of this. I can see them doing that a little bit, but I don't think this is something, and we got into this debate a little bit today on the live show, but like, oh, is it going to be like a problem at practice and this, that? I don't think so,
It's
because I
annoying,
think
but no.
Pickard's very clearly the 3, and they're just keeping him around because they don't want to put him on waivers yet, and they like having him around the room.
Do you think you get claimed on waivers?
No.
Right now, yes.
Who?
Pickard.
Who?
Well, there's a couple teams out there with goalies down that it's just
Ottawa
you take
just
a swing
signed
with
Reimer.
them. Just take a swing with them. Who would you rather have?
Why?
Huh? Why did Ottawa sign Reimer? You can Google that on your own time.
Love.
Oh man.
But like they just signed Reimer. They wouldn't switch Reimer for Pickard after.
No.
Just getting Reimer
But
a
if you were
contract.
in charge, who would you rather have?
Yeah, obviously Pickard.
Yeah.
But if I just convinced my owner to give James Reimer money, I wouldn't want to go to him 2 weeks later and be like,
No, but I'm just saying if someone picked up Reimer, then if Pickard's free, someone else out there is probably going to go pick him up.
If you had Jay Downton's wallet,
yeah.
okay, and you were allowed to bet Jay's money, how confident would you be betting Jay's money that Pickard would clear?
10% of my net worth. That's Calvin Pickard's salary, but I'm just joking. Yeah, I'd be pretty confident he cleared. Carolina's the only team who I think would maybe claim him.
Yeah,
but
because
I
they
don't think,
love everybody that used to wear an Oiler jersey.
yeah,
Also true.
losers. Yeah, I think I'm like 90% confident he would clear waivers.
How are you doing over there?
Almost done.
None of
Moly.
Okay.
We're running out of ink here on this guy.
Should we add a prediction then of when Pickard is off the roster?
Speaking of predictions, if Jarry plays today,
What are
we
you
have
doing?
a prediction on when Jarry plays.
We did. I was
is-
just looking at
what
it,
is
and I
your
got
fate?
excited because I thought I nailed it.
Oh,
But I was the wrong Nashville game. Ready for our answers?
Yes.
When will Jarry return to the crease?
Yep.
I said Jan 6 against Nashville. Dan said Jan 18 against St. Louis. Liam said December 31st against Boston.
Wasn't too far off.
BM said Jan 30 against New Jersey, but the winner is Rick. Jan 15 against the Islanders. So
Wow.
Rick's going to be the closest.
right under the wire.
Off by a game.
Now, you definitely don't do anything with Pickard until you see Jarry get through tonight's game unscathed.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's
Yes.
a groin injury, and it's
Yes.
the groin injury. And I'm, to be fair, at the very beginning of this, I said 4 weeks or something like that. Then my date guess doesn't really match up with how long it was going to be. And then we spoke about this again, and I said probably not till after the
you got
Olympic
super
break.
pessimistic.
Yeah, well, let's see how he does today first.
Also, we did have a game of how many more games does Calvin Pickard play as an Oiler? This was back when he was at 6 games. BM, you predicted he would get to 12 games, so play 6 more times. He's now at 16, so BM was the high watermark, and BM also, again, gets the point because you said he'd be replaced by Ingram.
Thank you.
I think I said 0.
You and I both said he would only get 1 more, and then he stopped 40-41 against the Lightning in that game.
That was good, though.
So I think whenever Pickard gets another start, you guys have to do what you do, and then he goes out and stops 40-41.
Yeah, like playing him tonight, but coming out before the game and being like, Tristan's ready to go for Thursday against the Islanders, that would have been the play. Because then Pickard tonight would have stopped 40-41 against Preds.
That's to assume the Preds get 41. If the Preds get 41 shots on us, we're in big trouble.
Hey.
Well, I mean, like I didn't expect halfway through the game last night that Chicago would get to
I
30.
got so angry watching that game last night.
We'll get to it. Are you done, Liam?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
my research.
Go ahead.
Over under 52.5 starts for Skinner this year, boys.
In the
We
league.
didn't say which
in
team.
the league.
So the question was,
4 games in a row. He only 1 goal against, I believe.
why can the Oilers not win
3 games in a
3
row.
games in a row?
Yeah.
My
That's from
information.
last
The
show. But
answer's going to stun you.
They don't get leads in any of the games that they've been trying to get the third win in. So the only games they've had a lead in that they've gone on to lose, which would have been the 3rd game of that streak, was the Islanders game at the start of the season.
Okay.
When Bouchard just crapped his pants for 40 minutes. And last game
Against the Kings.
against Kings. Every other game, no lead against Seattle, no lead against Columbus, no lead against Buffalo, no lead against the Habs on the road, no lead against Minnesota on the road, no lead against Calgary on the road. Also, two of these games were at home, and the 2 that were at home both went overtime and beyond, which is Buffalo and LA. So there you go.
because they can't get the lead.
Can't get the lead.
Can't get the lead.
You
Well, I
can't
think
win.
there's a title for this podcast.
They can't get the
They
lead.
can't get the lead.
If they got the lead, they'd win the 3rd in a row. Their next opportunity to win 3 in a row will come no sooner than Thursday against the Islanders.
Oilersnation Radio math. You can't win if you don't get the lead.
Yeah.
Not true.
You could win in a
Shootout.
yeah, you could win while never having held a lead, but you do at some point grab the lead.
But when you have the
do-
win,
if you
is it
do
the
win,
lead
you
anymore?
ultimately end with the lead.
Yeah, you ultimately end with it, but you don't accumulate any time with the lead.
Yeah.
How
But
much
a lead is acquired.
think the Oilers have been good playing with the lead this year?
Yeah.
Yes. Especially when they score
because-
first.
Yes, I do.
When they
Because
score
a lot
first,
of games
yes.
they did not
Do you
have.
want me to look?
I'm pulling up right now.
We don't have enough time in the show.
We don't have enough notes.
The Edmonton Oilers are 8th in the NHL in time spent playing with the lead.
Damn, that's good.
And their goals for percentage when they have the lead is 6th best in the NHL. I guess the number you'd want is goals against per 60 with the lead, though.
They've
hey?
only won 4 games this season when they don't score first. And 3, one of them was super fluky. It was like that Columbus game when Walman got a goal with, 20 seconds left. It went off the guy's stick.
Yeah.
You meant to do that.
Situationally this year, yeah, they're 19-1-4 when scoring first, and 4-15-3 when the other team scores first.
It's pretty good.
In just under 2 weeks' time, we're going to be taking over the Jasper Park Lodge, the beautiful Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge, from the 23rd to the 25th. It is time for the hockey tournament. We are playing a little pond hockey on beautiful Lake Mildred. Tyler's going to be doing some shows out there. We're going to be playing 4-on-4. We're going to be doing a viewing party for the Saturday night game, which is Washington. So that'll be a beauty. It's just going to be a great weekend. You're going to want to be there. There's still a couple of spots left. We checked this morning, so if you want to get a team in, this is last call. Join us. It's going to have a great weekend, and the weather's looking pretty good. We were checking it out this morning on the sauce. So it looks like we're going to have a great weekend
Really?
in
Nice.
Jasper. Big news from today, the Oilers, and this is the quote from their account, the Oilers have activated goaltender Tristan Jarry and defenseman Jake Walman from the long-term injury reserve. The team has also placed Adam Henrique on the LTIR and moved Connor Ingram from emergency recall status to regular recall. Now people go, what does that mean? What does that mean for Connor Ingram? I thought it was 10 games. What does this mean? Well, thankfully Puckpedia's around. And I quote, with Ingram moved from emergency to regular recall, he needs waivers again once he reaches one of A, 10 games played starting from today. So the clock was reset moving from emergency to a normal recall. The bigger point is 30 days on the NHL roster from first recalled. Today is day 25. So if they want to put Ingram down on waivers back to Bakersfield, they've only got a couple of days before he has to clear waivers. Tyler, thoughts?
I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like, they could, if they wanted to keep Pickard up and didn't want to expose Pickard to waivers, they could put Ingram back down right now, no penalty, no waivers required. But it's very clear that Connor Ingram has won the job. I think all of us who've watched the games over the last few weeks know that. And the team's just, again, keeping Pickard around. Injury insurance, they like having the guy around. There's no cap benefit to sending him down. So I think when the time comes and they do need to cut it down, like, it's Pickard on waivers. I think that's just obvious, right?
Anybody disagree?
Nope. Rick?
Not really.
Okay, good.
Let's talk about Connor Ingram. Last night, Oilers started the game very well. They were controlling the play. They were heavily out-shooting Chicago. And then as the game rolled on, it really kind of switched. But even in those first moments, the giveaways that the Oilers were doing were just 10 bell giveaways. And to Connor Ingram's credit, he stopped them all.
If Spencer Knight wasn't sharp, it could have been 6-0. If Connor Ingram wasn't sharp, it could have been 3-3.
I bet you're fun at parties.
Me and Bruce had a great back and forth about it.
You did, yeah.
But like, that's honestly what it was, is both goalies were making like great 10 bell saves and bailing out the guys in front of them. It was great to see the Oilers come out on the positive side of a game like that, though.
And it was great to see their goalie just be like covering up mistakes.
Yeah. He was so solid.
He was
like
so
no
good.
extra movements.
He's very calm and
no
steady.
real rebounds. Just kind of slides across and the puck enters him somehow and goes to the whistle.
Ended up with 29 saves last night in the 4-1 win over Chicago. But like Tyler said, that game could have easily not been 4-1.
Just get that third goal, please. And then get that fourth goal. Like, just make this easier. And I give Spencer credit, all the Spencer Knight, all the credit in the world for what he did. But this team's got to find a way to get that third and fourth goal.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask you guys something, because it happened last night in the game. I don't remember the dude's name, but there was a guy on Chicago who ended up getting stuck out on the ice for 5.5 minutes.
Artem Lavshunov.
I wanted to ask you guys, so I tweeted this and I was having conversations in my DMs about it. At what point, if you are stuck out there that long, is it not better for that player just to leave the ice, shorthand yourself for a couple of seconds to get somebody fresh on, as opposed to standing there like a statue man?
I think part of it, though, is that you're so gassed that the thought of like going skate, especially long change. I was in the second period.
It was a long change.
Yep.
The thought of having to skate really hard to the bench is probably so far from his mind. He's just like, get a whistle, get a whistle.
There's
get a
no
whistle.
real thoughts like that. It's just survive. But, but you can like kind of just hang out in your little zone and just kind of rotate yourself like one of those table hockey guys and not really, just to try and get like a little bit of oxygen back in those lungs.
But am I wrong though? Like, there's got to be a point where just leave.
I do agree with that when it comes to not having the stick, or you have a broken stick.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's a point where just go yell out a code word. Everybody, you hear the code word, you
Banana.
go back and you siphon back, and you know someone's leaving. Everyone go protect something in front of the net, and then you got to come back and figure it out. But in this situation, he was getting run around the whole time. You have no opportunity to leave.
And then they iced it.
Oh.
And then they got the too many men.
Oh, when he iced it, man, I would have gone out with an injury.
I thought about that too.
Dude, like, oh, my knee. Yeah, no, I got to go right to the room.
I'm not playing again the rest of the night.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Get me out of here.
I hit my minutes.
We had Darren Pang on ON every day today, and he was between the benches for the game last night, and we asked him about it, and he's like, well, I have my monitor up with all the advanced NHL analytics, and he was like, I couldn't believe it. You look down, you go, 2 minutes, been out there a while. He goes, then you look again, oh my God, 3 minutes. Oh my God, 3.5. And Pang just kept going, being like, oh my God, 5 minutes? Get him off the ice.
Sportsnet didn't announce it till like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
It was, I can only imagine how dead he was.
Dude, and just playing that right defensive spot. So you're the furthest person from getting off the ice.
Just-
And I also think at that point, when you get somebody fresh on, you need to send out strategically. So you send out the next right-handed defenseman, and he goes and takes that spot. You now move over to the left spot just to make that change a little bit easier.
You're forward now.
If that's what you have to do, then do whatever you got to do. But get someone out there to take that furthest spot away to try and creep him back.
This was his second highest time on ice this season.
What, last night was his second?
Yeah.
Time on ice for a whole game.
Oh, not one
Not
shift.
shift.
My bad.
No, that would be hilarious.
He's done this before?
He played 24 and a half minutes last night. But
18
before,
in one shift.
he played 24-42 against Washington like 3 days before, but played 3 more shifts. That's funny.
Anyway, I was just curious what you guys thought. Anyway, moving along.
Also good for them for not taking a penalty.
Oh, they did eventually.
Not that shift.
No, not that shift. Anyway, I was just curious what you guys thought. Other thing I want to talk about, of course, we got to talk about him because he is on fire. By the way, happy birthday, Connor McDavid.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Man.
Connor McDavid turns 29 years old today.
I remember when I was 29.
That was so long ago. You were.
I still am. As I was saying it, I realized I'm still 29.
Oh, I thought you were closer to 40. And that's my point.
Okay.
Anyway.
Just his soul. Just his soul.
Anyway, at 29 years old, Connor McDavid is behind only Gretzky and Lemieux for most points ever before 29 years old. He has 1,162 points. Lemieux had 1,211, so Connor's quite close to Mario Lemieux. Gretzky is just Gretzky, 1935 by the time he was 29.
Insane.
So he broke Gordy's record when he was 30 then, because Gretzky's birthday is in a couple days.
Could you imagine? Like Gretzky had 1935 by the time he was 29. That would be almost 800 more points for Connor right now.
19 what? 39?
1935.
1935. Let's put some third in NHL scoring. Maybe fourth.
And he
out of everybody, that's before he turned third. That's before he turned 29.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like could you imagine Connor had another 800 points on his totals right now? We'd be having the best time.
He is 58th all time in NHL scoring. How many points is he at on the season again right now? 80?
Yeah.
80.
So let's say he puts up another, let's be safe, let's call it another 60 this year.
Sure.
Sure. That would put him up to 1222, and he would not only move into the top 50 all time in NHL scoring, he would pass Jean Beliveau for 47th all time. Pretty crazy.
Needless to say, he's good at hockey.
How many? The only active players right now in the league with more points than Connor McDavid. Keep in mind, he has just turned 29. And think
Sid Novi?
of Stamkos, Kopitar, Kane, Malkin, Sid Ovi.
No Taves.
No Tays. No
Interesting.
toes.
I guess he never really was like a huge
Not a
player.
hit.
Oh,
No.
he's a point guy, I guess. Just again,
I wonder if you can
Connor.
find the bet that he'll be the second player to crack 2,000 points.
Oh, you need a long-term future. We're thinking of I like this. We'll play a long-term future.
Dude, a couple years ago, you could bet that Charlie Woods is going to win a major. I forget where that was.
Oh, Charlie Woods.
Charlie Woods.
Gotcha.
He hasn't done it.
Not yet.
There's time. Anyway,
Would
Connor,
you really want to bet sitting in your pending for that long? Not me.
I knew you wouldn't like
I
it.
know. I can barely do futures for a year.
But even when even if you had a bad run, you're down to $0, you can just turn in there and I do that one bet you can just look at and go, that one's still going.
Or if I had a bet sitting there, a future bet for I don't know, let's say it's another 6 years, 7 years, something like that, I would be constantly looking at the cash out because I want it now.
Well, yeah, how much, even if you were to quote unquote get bold with him, put $1,000 on it, you're gonna wait 7 years to get your $1,000 payout on what would probably be an even money bet on will Connor do it.
I wonder when when he started his career, I bet you that would have been a massive
Sure,
number.
that would have been crazy, but
Anyway, Connor extended his point streak to 19 games last night. 19 goals and 25 assists for 44 points. Just bananas, these numbers. Out of his mind.
it's crazy, man. He is on an all-time run right now. It's the longest point streak of his career, and it is tied for the 32nd longest point streak in NHL history.
I want to talk about another guy.
This point streak, though, would put him, the amount of points he has in this point streak would put him first for overall points on 10 different teams.
A lot of teams.
10. And that was a couple of games ago. I don't know where it is now.
I don't know the answer to this one, but I can count it while we go. Because again, he is tied for the 32nd longest point streak, but in total there have been 43 players in the league's history to have a 19 game or longer point streak. But we can just look at the 31 point streaks longer than 19 games. How many of them in NHL history of those 31 do you think are just Wayne Gretzky?
I'm going to go, I'm going to say 19 of them.
Dude, he's 32. Off
It's not that
off the
high.
top of my head,
Half.
11.
Half. I'm going to say half. Because again, just going back to the numbers, we're talking about most points by 29 years old. Gretzky had 800 more than Connor.
he's at what, 19 points right now? Oh, sorry, how many points is he at?
He's at 80 on the season.
No, for this
62 overall.
Oh,
Sorry?
1162.
But he's at 19 games?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
32 off the record?
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Of the 31 point streaks, 20 games or longer, Wayne Gretzky makes up 7 of them. That's pretty impressive.
35%, yeah.
I want to talk about another guy who's not getting any love right now, but he is red hot, and nobody's talking about it because Connor McDavid is doing Connor McDavid things. That is Zachary Martin-Hyman.
That goal was crazy.
Man, just
Unreal.
the stick strength just to get that through.
That second goal should have counted.
Second goal, obviously, like you're kicking on your thigh. Come on.
yeah.
He didn't kick, though.
No, he was
Well,
trying to. Well, it went stick,
stomped-
post. Like, what's
He
he going to do?
stomped his foot down.
I think that was a clear goal.
It's a clear goal.
It was.
No goal.
He stomped his foot down.
You didn't think it was a goal?
He direct that to me. That's
You can direct. Can't use the direct word. You can direct.
to me. He pushed the puck into the net using a body. Like that's the same as if you were to take your hand and punch the puck in the net. For
I
me.
think you should
No,
do
because
that.
you can't play the puck with your hand. But let's just say the puck was around the midsection and you gave it a little bit of a thrust.
Oh,
That should be a
hell of
goal.
No, remember a couple years ago when Andrew Shaw headed one into the net and they were like, "No, that doesn't count."
Yeah, I do remember that. Great goal, though.
Hilarious.
Should count.
Again, should have counted.
Because I wanted to quickly go to the rule book and see if they say anything about your foot.
Michael Menzies said they do.
They do. They do. say
And
that.
then I would have been all sorts of up in arms if that was the case.
Because that was thigh.
That was, I mean, that's exactly what he said too. But he stomps his foot down. To me, your foot has to break the plane like a swing for a pitch. If you kick but stop before center, it's not a kicking. It's not kicking.
To me, he drove the puck into the net with something other than his stick, so I don't think that should count. I think
What if it
that's
goes off your chest?
If accidentally, sure. But
And
if
it went
you
off-
stand in the crease and it's up in the air and you propel your chest into it,
The puck
and knock
was-
it in, that wouldn't count.
The puck
wish
was
people
the
could
puck
see
was
that.
deflected into him as well. It went off the stick into him, which got his momentum.
Yeah, and then he very clearly saw it was going to hit his leg and directed his leg.
Gave it a little of a flex.
Yeah, gave it a big push and pushed the puck into the net with his leg.
Why do you want to take goals?
Did you
away
think
this
He's got
league?
thunder thighs.
Did you think the Connor goal in overtime against LA should have counted?
Yes.
Of course you do.
I don't think he made contact with the goalie.
What do you... Could we watch it? He clearly did.
No, you can see them moving in the same direction, but I don't think he makes contact with it, and then he gets pushed in.
He's in the crease.
You're
and
allowed to be in the crease.
He goes into the crease
This ain't
and hits the
1999
goalie.
no more. You're allowed to go in the crease.
Okay, I'm pulling this goal up because
I know what it looks like.
All right. Well, you're pulling that goal.
I
up.
don't think you do.
I do. And it's the overhead version. That's going to be your best look.
I'm going to keep talking about Zach Hyman while you're looking that up. Then you and Rick can argue.
Can we
Zach
talk about his
Hyman,
dad?
if we ignore the goal that was disallowed last night,
Should have been a goal.
should have been a goal. He has 12 goals in his last 16 games. That would put you on pace for 65 goals over a full season.
I think he's back from his goal scoring. I think he's found his game again, which is good. But I also think it's part of the
Ricky's motorboating.
Okay, go. Okay, go ahead, please.
And when someone does the motorboating, who's the one that gets in trouble? That person right there.
2 feet in the crease. Drew Doughty not touching him. Contact with the goalie. Contact with the goalie. Not touching him. In crease. Puck goes in. That's no goal.
I think the rule is so dumb anyway.
But that's not the conversation.
But it is part of the conversation.
Should have been a goal.
Because I've seen Oilers. I always think of one of UC Soros when he's like laying in his crease and the puck is loose and the Oilers just whack it and they scored. It's the same thing. There was never possession from Forsberg. There's also examples of like pucks laying on pads and guys jamming at them. I think back to the one a couple of years ago when you almost had to eat cat food, when Michkov whacked Stuart Skinner's glove and the puck was like in his glove,
touching him.
and the puck went in and they scored. I just think the rule's bad. Like,
There
if you don't want- if
can
you-
be better wording to this
If
stuff.
you don't
yeah.
want, just do what IHF is. You can't go into
No.
blue paint. But that's how it should be. If you want it to be clear
Black
and
and
like
white.
eliminate conversation, then it should be you go into blue paint, it's no goal. Where that we are sitting here and 3 of us think it's a goal, you don't. It was obviously deemed no goal.
3 of us are right.
Well, one of us.
If
is
we
right,
flipped the
technically.
colors on this, you guys would absolutely not be saying it was
I
a
don't
goal.
think so.
But that's not the point. The point is that the rule is so vague. Contact was initiated by Forsberg
The goalie.
when he goes out and punches for the puck, And then McDavid follows through and he hits him too. There's
No,
doubt.
McDavid drives into the crease on his own
The
accord.
initial puck
You can go in the
touch
crease,
is
but
off
he-
the end.
But
Either
the
way, it's
contact
no
is
goal.
made by the initial contact is made by the goaltender here.
In his crease while
The-
he's attempting to make a save. His blocker's being pushed out because he's trying to stop that puck,
How you doing, Reese?
and he does stop it.
Punching at his foot.
No, he. How does the puck get in the air, Rick, if he punches his foot?
Physics.
I love it. Anyway, Zach Hyman's on fire.
Yeah, and his dad was drunk.
His
and
dad's
loves
got a bit of
Gene
a
and-
hangover today.
Yeah, I love that the guy like these mentors trips are just like the dad's getting buckled. That's awesome.
All right, let's talk about the dads. I had a couple of other things, but we'll talk about the dads. Number one, here's my thought. If you're going to interview the dads on the dads trip, it is before the game, first intermission, max.
Get him off the clock at that point.
Get him off
Who
the
are you,
clock.
OEG Media? Like, come on, let the boys hammer a few beers and talk to Gene.
I loved it. Like, by the time Zach Hyman's dad came out, now, allegedly, in my opinion, he had had a cocktail. When he goes, how does it feel watching your son score? And then the buzzer goes, and he's like, huh? Several times. And then he's got his arm around Gene. I love it. I love when Brian McDavid was interviewed and he was done. It looks like, am I done? Can I go play with my friends? I love that.
Gene literally said, like, all right, you're off the hook. And
I
you
love
could,
it.
You could tell Brian McDavid was probably like, okay.
Someone pass me that triple tequila, please.
Yeah, somebody's got to be the adult in the room, and it's always Brian McDavid, and
Well,
he hates
sure
it.
as hell ain't Richard Nurse.
No. But again, that's
But he
Awesome.
took the long interview. Brian McDavid said, I'll do it, but I'm doing the short little 20-second one
Yeah.
while they skate onto the ice.
No, Nursey wants that. Nursey wants that microphone, that camera time. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
I
give it
love
to me.
I love the dad's trip. I love the mom's trips. I love these. I love seeing Richard Nurse do the lineups in the dressing room. Thought he did a great job. I love the other nurses commenting on the video.
Kia said that he was her coach in basketball growing up, and the dressing room, the pre-game talks, she expected a lot more beeps than what she saw last night.
I think it's great.
It's on camera.
I love them.
Who do you think they do tonight? I think if Jarry does play, they'll probably talk to his dad.
Definitely.
I would assume. That'd be one. So I'm going to do
Who calls out the lineup though?
Oh, you got to think.
You know what?
Maybe Leon's dad. It would just be
Leon.
42, Kasperi Kapanen.
Yeah, it's just straight
29,
delivery.
Leon Draisaitl. In goal, Tristan Jarry.
Yeah, he's not going numbers in both names. He's going just last names.
Yeah, you
No,
know who
he's just Pods,
Pods.
Cap, Dry, Nurse, Emberson, Ingram. Good luck, guys.
You're not getting a good look
having
out
saw
of
him
it.
in Florida last year in the final. Freddie's dad. Get him in there.
Yeah, he'd be a good time.
He'd be a good time.
I dig it.
Who else
Anyway.
even could
I love the dad's trip.
Do you think right now they're at Tootsie's?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about
Do they
that.
have live cameras at Tootsie's?
We'll just do some Tyler's
should
going to go
drop-
see if we got some Oiler dads at Tootsie's. It is.
They're interviewing Bouchard's dad tonight. That's my guess.
Man,
Yeah,
I
I
wish
could
we
see
can go back to
Bouchard's dad.
Nashville.
Well, if they did 3 last night,
Did 4
did they do 4?
because they did Draisaitl's dad too.
Oh, of course. Of course.
How could you forget?
I liked when they the Oilers social team did a video with the dads today saying if your son wasn't a hockey player, what would he be? And I just thought Peter Draisaitl's answer was so funny. He goes, soccer player or comedian.
I liked
That's
What's
the
his
funniest
name?
thing I think that any Draisaitl's ever said.
a German comedian. That'd be something. Did you see what Dave Lazat? I think his name was Dave. He's like, Curtis would be a veterinarian. He's like, he just loves animals, always has. So I could see that. I could see him being a great vet.
Hey, I
Chris
hope
Lazar has been awesome.
he has
yeah,
been. He's been really good.
great.
He's been probably my biggest wrong at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, my biggest right. Don't ask me about my wrongs.
To be honest, I thought, and obviously he's not here anymore, I thought Noah Philp would have been the everyday 4C preseason, and that Curtis Lazar was having to fight his way in for games, kind of like Derek Ryan was last year. It's kind of what I thought it would be, and it just didn't end up that way. So shout out to Curtis Lazar.
No, he's earned his spot.
How many games has he played? So he's played 24 games this season. There was probably a 2-week stretch where he was injured, right? But to start the season, he barely played at all.
Well, they're trying to still figure out their team and where everyone's situated and stuff. Now he has a fucking spot.
He only played 2 games in October. That's pretty wild, though, isn't it? Like,
Because you had Noah Philp in there, and then you had Tomashak was in the mix
yeah,
somewhere.
they were mixing him in there. Yeah, his only games were New
Ike
Jersey.
was still up here.
when he scored, and then Vancouver, and he's from Vancouver.
Yeah.
Remember we were joking? It was like, only play against teams he's played against in the NHL and Vancouver because he's from there.
I think he's been great too. Shout out to Curtis Lazar.
That line.
I had a question for you guys. Is today the last cream game?
Might be.
We're going
It
back
is.
to back cream games?
It is the last cream game?
Final cream game of the year.
I don't like that.
Well, I was going to say this. Do you actually think it'll be the last cream game of the year?
No.
If they win
Are you
tonight,
allowed, or is there like, does the NHL, and they have that rule?
think if you
You
give
can
head-
only wear the alternates this many times.
No, I think if you
Way
get
to
heads
check.
up, it's fine. I think you can't just like randomly do it if guys teams are coming in, but I think it's fine. On the road, it should never be a
I
problem.
think you could add more, yeah, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
All I know is that they are perfect. They have scored at least 4 goals, and they look good in the creams.
I think the rule is actually you have to wear them a certain amount of
You
times.
have to wear them at least 7 times, I think, if you do an alternate or something like that.
Because remember the Oilers had to
4
keep
times.
wearing those Heritage Classic jerseys against Calgary?
Yeah,
And
those
every
are
time
bad.
they wore them, they just both wore them. It's like, this is so dumb. Like, it kind of just takes away the purpose of the Heritage Classic jersey.
Yeah.
I
Should
do
be a
love
one and
these,
done.
though. I love these.
Yep. All the merch around them, sweet too. Like, I don't buy a ton of like Oilers specific merch anymore, but I got some stuff with this logo on it because I think it's sick.
I
Bit
also
of a cream
think
guy
that
now.
Connor McDavid. Well, you've always been a cream guy.
I love the color cream.
Connor Ingram, his bucket and pads look great with the cream too.
I like that he just did the same mask, but took the white and made it cream. I think that's cool.
I think it's great. But I saw Caprice did that today, that it was the last cream game, and I went, no. Anyway, moving along, Quinn Hutson, 2-year deal worth an AAV of $875. I guess he's not mad at the organization.
Yeah, people really.
If you go back and you look at the people who said that type of stuff, and you look at who said it, I think you understand not to listen to those people.
Just mute them all. Like, just those people clearly just don't know what
They're talking
is
about.
going on. He's going to be pissed. No, he actually won't be pissed because he's playing in the NHL. So,
And
he
the Oilers
cho-
probably told him before he even signed
and he
that
like
this is what he was
chose
going to do.
he chose to come to Edmonton knowing full well what was happening.
Yep.
Idiots.
So anyway, Quinn Hutson, I like this deal, by the way. I really like Quinn Hutson. I didn't know anything about him before the season started, but he's having a hell of a year with the Condors. Obviously scored his first goal, which is a game winner against Boston. I like him.
Yeah, me too.
I like him. Milestone watch. Tonight, game number 997 for my boy Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Also, secondary milestone watch for Nuge. He's only 15 points away from 800. 37 points on the year. Playing pretty well. So, he could hit it, probably by some point. Oh, February's weird. But like, maybe February.
We got 5 games in February still, 2 at the beginning, 3 at the end.
So, there's your Nuge milestone watch.
Are you going on Sunday?
I'm looking at tickets, but they're still expensive.
Really?
Well, I haven't looked in a couple of days, so I got to check. But yeah, I'd like to go. I feel like it makes sense. Maybe I'll shake Jay down for his tickets.
There you go.
Other thing I want to mention, and I wanted to ask Liam specifically, can you teach me? No, I think this is right in your wheelhouse.
So I was going to have to make some notes or something.
Can you teach me about Connor Ingram? Or not Connor Ingram, Connor Ungar. Sorry.
I could
5-0, 1.38 goals against average, 953 with the Condors right now.
He's playing well. I think one other thing that should be thrown into there while you say those numbers is there's been a bug going through the contours to the extent of like they had 8 players out the other day because of this. So he's still putting up those numbers basically behind an ECHL roster. At least half of them.
Who is this guy? Where did he come from?
They signed him out of Brock University a few years ago. What was it? Last season, the year before. Was injured, didn't play a ton last season. But was the 7th goalie on the depth chart this year. Played for 3 different East Coast ECHL teams. And then came up to Bakersfield. I don't know if it was an
Did he
injury or
win with
whatever.
Moose Jaw?
No, I don't think so. No, he won with Brock, though. I believe Brock won the CIA. You nodding your head? You think
got,
so?
Reese?
Didn't they go like on a crazy
Yeah,
season?
they went to the finals at least. I know that.
Who, Moose Jaw or Brock?
Brock. I don't think he won with Moose Jaw, but he looks to be good. I mean, those numbers are unbelievable. And, they're exactly the same as Logan Thompson.
My boy?
Logan Thompson. What are you laughing at?
When Connor Ungar was the goalie in Moose Jaw, he split time with Jackson Ungar.
Yeah, his brother.
Yeah.
No, they're spelled differently.
Oh, they're definitely brothers.
Ungar, Ungar? Both from Calgary?
Wait, now that's a little too coincidental.
Yeah, they're
Born 3 years apart?
Check what their mom's names are. I bet they're the same.
Well.
This one says Veronica. This
So
one
is-
says Vicky. I don't know.
Did DB just mess up?
Could be.
Or are they not
Interesting.
related?
He played a ton of different teams.
Yeah.
one of them played for the Calgary Bisons. The other one played for the Calgary Flames. Yeah, maybe they are different.
Yeah, they had him on loan to a bunch of teams this year in the ECHL because Edmonton was trying to get him games when Samuel Janssen was on his hot streak.
Right.
They were trying to get Ungar games in different organizations.
Cool. Another goalie to watch, friends. Who knows what happens? Goalies are voodoo.
His
But-
numbers, like,
Yeah, let's calm down.
so you just read his numbers in Bakersfield, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I will read his numbers everywhere else.
They're not
Right.
very good.
Greensboro, 4 games, 142 goals against, 945 save percentage.
Pretty good.
Fort Wayne, this is East Coast, all 3 of them. 2 games, 144 goals against, 944 save percentage. Orlando, 5 games, 1.68 goals against, 944 save percentage. His record in those places: 2-1-1, 2-0, 1-0-3.
He put up those numbers and went 1-0-3.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that insane? His number is unbelievable.
My boys can't
The
score
last
now.
time he had a save percentage lower than 900 was when he played 3 games for the Brandon Wheat Kings in 2020, and he had an 892.
Goalie watch. Connor
Voodoo.
Ingram.
Goalies are voodoo.
Kind of
Those are
crazy. So the one thing too, I forget his name. What's that guy called on the other? It's called Michael Parada or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyone remember? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So apparently he was a huge fan of Logan Thompson, but the Oilers, whatever team he was with, like maybe it was Oilers, didn't get him when he was a free agent. Obviously Vegas ended up getting him, and I believe the numbers are like obviously very much the same, but there is an assumption that he believes Connor Ingram was like Logan Thompson coming out of university in Canada.
Maybe one day I will enjoy a wonderfully cold BL.
Maybe.
Connor Ingram.
Have the Oilers fixed their goaltending situation?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
The goaltending situation was only a problem in the NHL. Everywhere else was fine.
No, because
Olivier Rodrigue didn't work out, so I don't know if you could say it. Like, they didn't develop
And
him.
Ingram wasn't putting up great numbers in the AHL.
No, sorry,
People were even
I
kind
was
of bummed out when he
saying-
came up here because his numbers weren't.
But Janssen won the Swedish Rookie Goalie of the Year, whatever it was. They got a Emil Vinny kid who was a top goalie taken in the draft. They signed this Ungar guy. Nathaniel Day was doing well in the OHL as well. Like, that's what
He's
I
going
mean.
to play in the
It's
NHL,
like-
no?
I believe soon, yes. Nathaniel Day.
Playoff
get your
games
jerseys. Yeah.
with
yeah.
Leppinen.
Yeah.
All right, boys, we still got a lot to get to, so let's move it along. Time for the betting segment, courtesy of our friends at Bet365. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app, get in on the game, use the code NATION at Bet365. Must be 19 years old or older. Looking at the lines, Oilers, Preds. Oilers are favored on the money line at -130. The Preds are +110. If you're feeling frisky, thinking that the Oilers are going to win by 2 or more, that's the puck line, friends. They are +195 on that. To cover at +1.5, the Preds are -140, and your over-under is set at 6.5. Over that is +100, even money, and then under that is -120. Tyler, your thoughts?
I was surprised that the line didn't move more once it was announced Walman and Jarry are coming back, although the Oilers have been pretty poor on the second of back-to-backs this year, but you could spin on that and say they're due.
They are due.
They own this team.
If you're looking
own the
for a bet, obviously Leon Draisaitl owns the Predators, but the numbers aren't great. So I went a different way. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, I thought he had a really good game last night. He had some good looks, but just obviously couldn't score. So I'm going Nugent. Anytime goal is +260 tonight. He had 3 shots on goal last night. I think he had a post maybe, or close to. Anyway. Oilers-Preds coming up tonight at 6. Real quick, we're going to rip through them, fellas. Week 2 of the NFL playoffs. So I'm going to give you the money line, I'm going to give you the total, and I'm going to give you the spread.
All right.
You tell me how you feel about it. First up, Tyler, I'll start with you. Bills and Broncos. Money line is -110.
Money's been going on the Broncos. This has changed a little bit. Bills
Okay.
opened as favorites, but I like the Bills in this spot.
46.5 is your total point. Spread is 1.0.
Give me Buffalo. And I don't know about over-under, but give me Buffalo.
I'm probably going to lean towards I think this is a toss-up. I think I'm probably going to lean around towards the home team on this one.
Of course you are.
Liam, thoughts? Those Broncos?
I think the Broncos are better than Jaguars.
Broncos for me.
I am maintaining my Super Bowl pick. I'm riding with Tyler. Go Bills.
Thank you.
49ers at Seahawks. Money line. Seahawks are minus 370. 49ers plus 290. Your total is 41 even. Or 41.0, I should say, not even. And your spread is 7.5.
Really? It's a big spread.
No Kittle.
Fred Warner back. It's a big addition to their defense.
I think Seattle will still win, but I like the spread for 49.
I like the Niners to cover, but yeah, this is...
To me, like for that one, I was talking about it with our boy Peyton downstairs. He's a 49ers guy. To me, it depends on like which Sam Darnold does Seattle
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Are there ghosts out there?
Sometimes.
Because the lights are bright. We'll see.
This one's in Seattle too, right? Yeah,
In
should
Seattle,
be.
yeah. Next up, Texans and Patriots money line. The Patriots are favored at minus 180. Texans are plus 150. 41.0 is your total, and the spread is 3.
3 for the Patriots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Pass will win.
I might take the Texans plus the points. I'm gonna wait till it moves to 3.5. I bet you I'll get it at 3.5.
You should probably wait till you see what Nico Collins is too.
Yeah, that's a good point. If Collins can't play, but I mean the Texans had Christian Kirk buzzing pretty good.
I just don't believe. I think the Texans' defense is great,
Yeah, Texans plus the points is nice.
but the offense is what scares me. And CJ's had issues all year.
Yeah,
Final game of the weekend. Liam, I'll start with you with this one. Rams at Bears. Rams are minus 200 on the money line. Bears are plus 165. 49.0 is your total, and the spread is 3.5.
Who are the Bears playing?
The Rams.
Yeah.
Go Rams.
Go Rams. By a bajillion.
Bears are gonna keep it close. I think.
So your spread's 3.5 there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Lions cover. Or sorry, Lions. That's for you, buddy. I'm going Rams to cover.
And there you go. There's the betting segment, courtesy of our friends at Bet365. Whatever your bet's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get it on the game. Use the code NATION at Bet365. Must be 19 years old or older. Finally, boys, get the boards out. We're going to do some quick bag milk trivia. Before we started recording the podcast, Liam goes, "Did you prepare bag milk trivia?" And I go, "Yes." And I go, "Did somebody else make a game?" And everyone said no.
No.
So here we are.
We do have that new rule in place.
We do have a new rule. I will prepare, but if somebody else brings a game, that will supersede Bag Milk's trivia. Of course, I want to give a shout out to our friends at Swiss Donair. Perfect little way to end your Tuesday, I think, is grabbing yourself something delicious. Of course, Swiss Donair is home of the old school Donair with options if you want some flair. Open for 25 years and 7 days a week. Pride of the North Side. Swiss Donair is great for your events at home or the office. Check out their location at 8308 144th Ave Northwest or order online at swissdonair.com. We got 4 questions here, boys, and we can do them quick.
Okay.
This first one, Oilers play the Predators tonight. They have played each other. The Oilers and Preds have played each other 90 times all time in the regular season.
Damn.
They have never once met in the playoffs.
Fair. That's fair. Nashville never make it.
So, 90 games total all time. How many wins do the Oilers have in those 90 games? Simple question.
We're just looking at the wins and losses.
Just wins.
Just wins.
Just wins.
How many games?
90. 9-0.
90 divided by 2 is 45.
Yep. There's some math there for you.
Plus maybe 10. Interesting.
Everybody's working on it. I see some answers being written. Tyler looks like he's done.
Answer locked.
Everybody's locked. Rick, you done over there?
I'm ready.
Flip them over, boys.
58.
Oh, 57.
Rick gets the point because the answer is, well, I guess nobody would technically if we're playing Price is Right rules. It's 41 is your answer.
Whoa.
So we're out. No
41.
points. No points.
All right. Liam's saying 0 points.
Sorry, Rick. Those are the rules.
Liam makes the rules.
So
Those are the
the
rules.
Oilers are in those 90 games 41, 38, and 11.
A lot of OTLs.
Question number 2. The Oilers are 8-1-1 in their last 10 games against Nashville. 8-1-1.
8 wins.
What is their goal differential in that stretch?
Oh, man.
This
8-1-1.
here's the hint. It's a plus. And of course, Price is Right rules do apply.
Only in the last 10.
Only the last 10.
Games.
8-1-1 in their last 10 games versus Nashville. What is the goal differential? Boys are working on it. Rick's got his answer in. Liam is done. Flip them over, fellas.
Plus 20.
Plus 17.
Plus 22.
Plus 19 is the answer. Tyler gets the point. They have
No,
scored.
he does. I went over.
Closest while going over.
Oh,
I
he
said
did go.
20.
Yeah, Liam is.
Yes.
Correct. My bad.
Unbelievable.
Price is Right is ruining it for everybody.
Price is Right is ruining it for
Oh,
everybody. So
I was
Liam-
on that too. I
Liam is
debated
on the
putting
board.
22.
So they got 46 goals for, 25 against.
All right. Average about 2.5.
Question numero 3. Leon Draisaitl, of course, he's the mayor of Nashville. He has played the Nashville Predators 30 times total in his career before tonight's game. How many goals does he have in those 30 games? It's an easy question. 30 games, how many goals for Leon against the Predators? And if you can guess his points, I will give you a bonus point as well.
I think
How many games again? 30?
30.
I feel like that number's a bit too high.
You know him as the mayor of Nashville.
So
I'm
if
sure
I-
a
if I
fine
will-
nation citizen will update the Wikipedia page as soon as the game's over, as they tend to do. Flip them over, boys, if you're ready.
31-55.
23, 43. No,
The answer
yeah.
is 28 goals, 23 assists, 51 points.
Fuck.
Also, I get one. Rick and I both get one for the
So
goals,
there's a
and Rick
point there
gets-
for both of you, and then Rick would get a bonus point for the
Do you know
points.
what's crazy is I had 47. You can see it there, Rick. That is a 7.
I do see a 7.
But I said that's too high.
Currently,
incorrect.
Liam and Rick tied at 2.
The kid can play.
Kid can play.
And now his dad's in the building. How could you not be fired up with that guy?
Plus
around?
800 for 4 points tonight. Plus 300 for 3. I said 4 points last time. You got 3.
Okay. 3 it is.
Maybe ladder 2, 3, 4.
What do you think I made him?
All right, we're sticking with Leon Draisaitl. This does not have to do with the Predators, but it's just to do with Leon. This is a potential 3-point question.
Holy shit.
Tyler, you have a chance to win.
3.
Is this the last question?
Last question.
Okay.
Wow.
Gotta try harder.
We all know Leon Draisaitl scores a lot against the Predators, but who did he score his first NHL goal against? The points will be given for if you can tell the team, if you can tell me the goalie, and you can tell me the date.
So who he scored his first NHL goal against? Leon?
Date.
And for date, I'll give you a range. I've got the exact date, but I will give you a range. So this is a potential 3-point
range?
question. Who is the team he scored against? Who was the goalie? And what was the date or general range? I'll be loose with the date.
Year or just like day, month?
Date. Everything.
Okay.
Swing.
Sure. Boys are working on it.
There's no way I'm getting this one, but I'll give it a go.
Day, goalie, and team of Leon Draisaitl's first goal. I actually think I have a sneaky shot at nailing this. I'm going to be really disappointed if I go 1 for 3.
I don't remember what year he was drafted.
Do you have the team?
I don't know.
He was drafted in 2014.
I know. I think Reese has got it. Reese would have been in grade
Reese.
4.
All 4.
And Reese also has an answer. He wants to play on the bonus question.
Your mic works, Reese, by the
He
way.
could be. Reese could sneak in for the win on this if he gets all 3, and everybody else gets shut out. Everybody good?
Yep.
Flip them over, boys.
Carolina Mrazek, October 27th, 2014.
So Rick's got Dallas. Ferentz was on the ice October 17,
Oh, he
2014.
was. Oh, I saw it at the trip. I don't think my answers are right.
Is this
Mike-
McDavid or Draisaitl?
Draisaitl.
Draisaitl.
Mike Smith, Phoenix, November 17th for Liam. And what do you have? Reese got his answer as well.
They just
October 22nd, 2014, Carolina Cam Ward. So the answer is Carolina, 1 point.
Dang it.
damn.
Goalie, Anton Khudobin.
Oh, Mrazek, I'm in the ballpark.
What about the date?
And the date was actually October 24th, 2014. So Tyler and Reese would both get a point on that one. So
2 points for me, though.
Ferentz was
Hi.
on the ice. I remember seeing they just showed
They just
the
did
goal.
Thing. I can't
Yeah.
remember what it was. Tell you.
we have a
can I have a
three-way tie game.
I remember how
Four-way
he
tie game.
I remember how he scored it,
Hot
too.
damn. A
um?
tip, no?
Backhand rebound.
It'd be one more fun one, but then I couldn't play. But I'll do it if it helps the team.
Okay.
Who? Leon
Dope.
Draisaitl's first career point. Who scored the goal?
Who is it, Reese?
2014. I'm trying to think of who was here.
If you,
I'm going to say Benoit Pouliot.
Benoit Pouliot. Everyone just give a guess.
First career point. Who would have been centering that time?
So I was like, I don't know.
What the fuck?
Or was he center?
I'll say Taylor Hall.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Luke Gazdick.
Luke Gazdick. Reese, the answer was?
Mark Fane.
Mark Fane.
Mark Fane, the Fane train.
Draisaitl missed a shot, went off the back wall, comes back around. Mark Fane taps it in back door. Might be his only goal as an Oiler.
My favorite Mark Fane moment was when he was a Black Ace and he went into the bar and was doing a little boogie while the boys were playing a game in the playoffs.
I remember that.
Yep. Rick was there. All right,
I was there.
let's wrap up the podcast. We're running a little bit late. We got score predictions. Did anybody hit anything, Tyler?
I'm checking. What games were we predicting?
Winnipeg and I forget the-
Boston. No, LA.
Winnipeg was a 4-3 win.
Yep.
No one got it right. And
Winnipeg, no. It wasn't
Chicago
4-3.
last night was a 4-1 win.
It was 4-2 in Winnipeg, wasn't it?
No, 4-3.
Wasn't it 4-1?
No, it's 4. It was 3-1. They came back.
Yeah. And then Bouchard scored that goal to make
Correct.
it 4-3.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, we're not predicting LA. Winnipeg. We're predicting LA and Chicago.
Oh, okay.
4-3 OT loss and a 4-1 win. No one predicted a loss on Friday, but Reese has a second win.
Did he?
He nailed it. 4-1.
Rooster. Well done, Rooster.
Well done, Rooster.
Look at this guy, this smug grin over there.
So
The mustache.
Reese and Liam tied with 2. Dan and I have 1. Rick BM and technically Michael Menzies looking for their first wins.
Oh, no. All right, so how many games we got?
We got 2.
2.
All right, so we got Nashville tonight. Who's the second one?
Islanders.
Okay. Tyler, you're taking the records. Go ahead.
I will say they win tonight 5-2, and they will win against the Islanders 4-2 empty netter.
All right, so tonight against Nashville in Smashville, I'm going with the Oilers 6-2. The Islander game's going to be 4-1.
Liam? You were up.
6-3 tonight, 4-2 on Thursday. The Oilers win 3 in a row.
Reese, what do you got?
5-1 tonight and 3-1 versus the Islanders.
Cool.
We haven't had a good boat race in a while. I'm going to go 7-2 versus the Preds. Dad's in the building. Little foggy, but they're back on the saddle.
Oh, fuck.
And then who did you say? Islanders? I'm going to go 3-2 against the Islanders. That's a win.
All right.
There you go. As we do, we're going to wrap up the Tuesday episode of Oilers Nation Radio with some words of hope from young Reese. Reese, go ahead. What do you got for us today?
You can do anything you set your mind to. God bless Canada.
Wow.
There you have it. We'll talk to you on Friday.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.